Hey, what's up everybody? Today we're going to do an unboxing of my Virpil collective. I've been waiting 22 weeks for this to arrive, so pretty excited about it. And we'll get in here and start opening this thing up and see what's all in the box. I got the universal chair mount, the hand grip, the UH60, and the rotor TCS upgraded base. So we'll start getting some things pulled out. The chair mount here, this was actually pretty difficult to get set up correctly with my chair, but we'll get to that later. Here's the actual base, the collective base with the throttle. We'll get this stuff unboxed here so you can see what it's like. Like I said, it's been 22 weeks. The initial time was supposed to be only 12 weeks, but I guess Virpil had some delays in manufacturing and whatnot, and shipping across the Atlantic. Once it got to Florida, I think it only took 3 days to get to me, so that was pretty nice. I didn't have to wait, another week or longer to actually get it once it got here in the States. So just keep opening up the box here. Trying to do this one-handed, it's a little difficult. Here we go. They come in really nice packaging. Everything's well organized and packaged nicely with the foam, and they all have plastic covers on them. In the box, you get the power cable or the data cable to go from the collective to your computer. And then you get a little packet of bolts and some connectors to hold the wires up on the chair mount. And you also get some stickers that you can put on there to show you which way to turn the throttle, or for different hat switches if you have different bindings for them. And then here's the collective. It comes with part of the base already attached, and it's got a bunch of holes in it for different mounting options. And once I get the plastic off here, we'll see some more of them holes. Here's just an overlook of the whole collective itself. You can move the collective on either side, so it can be there as you see it or down towards the bottom, or you can rotate it any which way on the outside of the plate there for different mounting options. This collar right here that my thumb's on, that can actually increase or decrease the friction of the throttle, so it can be harder or looser to turn. And then there's your it's like a little stop switch that stops the throttle halfway. It's more for turbine operations. And then there's the connector on the inside. So we'll put that down and move into I got the UH60 grip, and we'll start breaking that out of the box now. So here's the grip. Very well made. The grip itself is plastic. It's got the metal collar there to thread on to the collective base. The switches are super nice, a very tactile feel. None of this feels, chintzy or like it was poorly made. It's definitely worth the money and worth the wait. Some guys were saying it only took them 2 weeks to get theirs. I wish that was my case, but it took 22 weeks. So all these buttons can be programmed to do any number of things. So far, I don't have anything programmed to them yet. I've only got probably 10 or 15 minutes of flight time on it after I got it all hooked up. So here we can see just plugging it in, line up the 2 arrows. It's difficult to get your fingers in there, but if you just line up the arrows and gently push it in, it'll just click in on its own. And you can look in there and just make sure that it's in and thread it down. And here's just an overlook of what it's like all together and everything out of the box. It's super, super clean. I don't know if they do injection molding or a resin printer or what, but there's no layer lines. Some of the controls you see are all 3D printed, and there's a lot of layer lines in the 3D print. There's nothing like that on this. The front box there is all metal, and then the whole base section is all metal. The only thing that's plastic is the throttle grip itself. So here it is mounted on my chair. I swapped the cam around to the 30-degree cam. Right now they come with the 50-degree option. They used to only come with a 30. I'm sorry, pre-installed was 30, and now they come pre-installed with the 50-degree swing, and I put the 30 in it. Here it is mounted to my chair. I had to rotate the collective around on the base to get it all lined up. And here's the travel. That was full down and then full up. It almost touches the armrest on my chair, but there is a gap all the way around there, and it's very comfortable to use in the chair. It doesn't feel like it's super far down. And once we hop up here, it's super sweet. It's very smooth. There's no chunkiness or bindings or anything like that. It's just very, very smooth. I was using a sim racing handbrake, and it had a couple dead zones in it, and it just wasn't very smooth, but it was a lot better than using like an Xbox controller or something like that. I'm super excited to start using this and show you guys some more videos of my flight simulator and the whole cockpit I've built at my house.